Sometimes a story is just a story, but more often than not, they are a lesson cloaked in entertainment. The stories I share here are definitely the latter. Some are fact, some are fiction, all are beneficial. Hello, my name is Earl Breon, and you are listening to the Leadership Chronicles. Today's story is about Malala Yousafzai. Malala was born on July 12, 1997. Now, in the region where she was born, a female child was not always a good thing. But her father was an open-minded and forward-thinking educator and set out to make sure that she had all the same opportunities that her male counterparts had. That included an education. Malala grew up loving school. She loved it so much that when the Taliban moved into the Swat Valley region in 2007 and subsequently banned girls from attending school in 2008, Malala didn't take it sitting down. She adopted a pen name and began blogging for the BBC about what life was like under Taliban rule. At this point, she was just 10 years old, almost 11, and she was already facing a terrorist organization head-on. After features by the New York Times and other media exposure, she was marked as a prime target for Taliban forces. By October 9, 2012, she had sufficiently pissed them off so bad that they sent a gunman to assassinate her. It was on that date that the gunman barged onto her school bus, called her out by name, shot her in the head, neck, and shoulders, and left her for dead. At this point in time, she's just 15 years old. Miraculously, Malala received the critical first aid that she needed and was transported to a hospital. From there, she was airlifted all the way to the UK for treatment and rehabilitation. Her initial outlook due to her injuries wasn't all that great, but that didn't take into account Malala's fighting spirit. By March of 2013, she was back in school, and on July 12th of that year, marking her 16th birthday, she was invited to speak at the United Nations. Her topic? What else but education and the vulnerabilities of young girls around the globe. Now, since that time, she has continued both her personal education and her campaign to bring educational opportunities to young women worldwide. Also, she has remained an outspoken opponent of terrorist groups such as the Taliban and Boko Haram. These groups seek to stifle the opportunities that she champions and force young women into forced labor and forced sexual slavery. In December 2014, Malala was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. At the age of 17 years old, she became the youngest ever Nobel laureate. But her fight is far from over. To this day, Malala continues to fight for and raise awareness to the cause of educating all young women around the globe. And that truly is a global fight. And as if all that wasn't impressive enough, she keeps this fight up while studying philosophy, politics, and economics at Oxford University. Now here's the leadership lessons that I want you to focus on from this story. This young lady has fought tooth and nail for her goals. She has faced down terrorist organizations that have set out to kill her. She has inspired and influenced millions of young women and men around the globe to stand up for their rights and education. She has modeled the way and reshaped what is possible for young people to achieve on a global scale. She's committed her life to a noble cause to improve the world. Oh, and in case you forgot what I said earlier, she got shot in the head along the way. Through all that, she has provided consistent, steady, and strong presence that the cause can really rally around. She has embodied leadership, not in theory, but in action. And think back on those obstacles she's faced. The Taliban moved into her area and closed down the school. She kept fighting. The Taliban tried to assassinate her. She kept fighting. All through her life, she has kept fighting, and kept leading the cause. Male, female, Christian, Muslim, young, old, it doesn't matter what your demographic is. Malala should be the type of person and the type of leader we all aspire to be like. Now, here are some growth questions for you from this story. Why do you let those little things derail you on your journey? Are you doing everything you can to inspire your team? Are you using the time and platform that you have right now, no matter how large or small it may be, to its fullest capacity? Are you in the game to make your life better or to make life better for everyone? What truly is your noble cause? What is the thing that you are so passionate about that not even a gunshot to the head will stop you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. The story of Malala Yousafzai and how she is changing the world for young women everywhere, and how her example can serve as a model in your leadership journey for whatever path you may be on. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Leadership Chronicles. To continue the discussion, find me on Twitter at Earl_Breon, Facebook at facebook.com/Layman Leadership, all one word, or email me at podcast@earlbreon.com.